Over the past 12 years at Gratitude Network, we've worked with education leaders and visited schools all around the world. And the most successful schools share one defining trait. They all have a strong, intentional culture, much like the best startups or corporations. That culture is rooted in clearly defined and embraced values, beliefs, and rituals. Well, Gratitude fellow Mayank Solanki, who's based in Bangalore, India, founded Val-Ed Initiatives to help schools put values at the center of everything that they do, creating vibrant, thriving schools and communities across dozens of locations in India. Here's his journey.
My name is Mayank Solanki. I'm from Bangalore, India. I'm the founder, chairperson of Val-Ed Initiatives. So I was a part of a school called Venkat International Public School in Bangalore. That's where I did my entire schooling. I was part of healthcare camps. As a small 9-year-old, that's where my journey started. I was a torch boy, holding a torch next to a doctor, and just seeing how patients came from, in half clothes, very, very malnourished and malnutritioned. And that image stayed with me, that whatever I could do in my life to help that kind of a person, that became my every day and every night's thought process, that how can I spread happiness in that manner. As a small young boy, I watched my father, who's a very famous eye surgeon, be dedicated to social service, and he took me along with him when he went to the poorest of villages and towns offering these eye camps. So my first lessons of compassion and giving started over there, and it really gave me a sense of happiness whenever I thought about the happiest moments. Apart from my father, I found my guru, my spiritual master and my teacher, to be a living embodiment of all values. A person whom I've always seen think before responding, a person who's been committed to both being happy and making people happy at a global scale. And that for me became how to live life with intelligence, with intellectuality, but at the same time with integrity. The second one was when I reflected back during college, when you come out of college, you think about what do you want to do now. I realized that I was happy and I was successful in my life because of aspects like integrity, empathy, loyalty, teamwork, but my entire education was focused on something else, which is academics. These two things gave me the point that this is something that I should work on, and the world needs it more than ever now. And after that, I committed to being a teacher for 1 year at a school to see that what happens when you do this consistently. And that's when it hit me, and that's when I realized that I had to devote myself to building a continuous, committed program. So I went out looking for my first set of opportunity to be able to implement, and I got my first school. Val-Ed is an organization devoted to building stronger and healthier character for children and adults everywhere. So we do two things primarily. We design the world's first values infrastructure. So right now we're in a values lab, which is a dedicated space for self-reflection, for conceptual learning of values and life skills, and for teachers to create that transformation. The second thing that we do is to design a continuous, long-term, depth, insightful program for children, parents, teachers, management and support staff, which helps build a culture of values-based living. Whenever we work with the school, the very first thing that we do is we do a survey to understand what's the needs and what's the challenges that they're facing, and what's the overall vision, which is the foundational reason why they started this school. Once we understand that, we provide customized curriculum which helps achieve that. We provide them with a lot of tools like journals, toolboxes which the teachers can use. We also provide unique customized lesson plans, which is how teachers can create learning spaces and environments so that the children can learn and have those outcomes. We also create a lot of out-of-class interventions like values-based events, skits, dramas, assemblies, which doesn't make this learning a regular classroom environment. We try to ensure that it's interactive, impactful, and something where children are talking more and sharing, so that the conversations in their classrooms, in their schools, are about life, depth, and meaning. Every week there is one class which is dedicated to character education. Generally, these classes last for about 35 to 40 minutes, and it involves a variety of stories, videos, activities, which helps them learn, reflect, and act upon these values so that they can live them responsibly. One of the most interesting things that we've done is that we actually built a place called the Gratitude Tree. And the Gratitude Tree hosts for students to talk about different things that they're grateful for. It moves perspective and shifts mindset from deficiency to abundance. So we presently serve people who are primarily in cities and towns in India, who are going to school with dreams of being able to go upwards, fulfill and bring their family. In 2020, probably my team size was approximately 10 to 12. Today it's 22. We were working with about 8 different geographies. Today we work with 17 plus geographies. We've impacted 15,000 children who go through our program every single week. We were serving about 16 to 18 schools. Today we serve about 30 plus of them, and we are adding more every year. I got the opportunity of being part of the Gratitude Network in 2021, and it made a huge difference in my life. If it wasn't for Gratitude Network, I don't know I would be sitting over here today, and because that was how close we were on the brink of closure. But through some great mentorship, emotional and intellectual support, I was able to not only get back on my feet and move ahead, but also become much better at it. The most important and the biggest impact the Gratitude program had on me was because of the mentorship that I received by my mentor, Mr. Phil Brooks. It not only changed the way I look at problems and programs, but also the way I treat people and how do we think at a much bigger scale. One very clear vision that we have is to scale up and to take our work to as many people as possible. We want to be able to touch in our own ways in the coming 5 years. The second thing is we want to expand our work to not only benefit children, but adults of all ages, in schools, in corporates, in government offices, wherever that we can think of. Values are the fingerprint of your personality. They're the reflection of your inner soul. They are the truth beneath the flesh of your body. They define who you were, who you are, who you will be remembered for. And that's something worth caring about, thinking about, and living with. Every value that we try to work towards, want to build, can only lead to gratitude at the end outcome of it all.